Hello everyone, welcome back to our tutorial series creating a survival shooting game for Unity 3D. In this tutorial, we will add a crosshair for our game with and without code. So let's get started. So first of all, we are going to create it without code. Before that, we are just going to disable our city so we can see our characters. And this is our player. Uh, Now to create a crosshair, we're just going to create and go to UI and add an image. This image will look like this. Okay, now this image is right here in the game. We are going to adjust it according to the middle, so we are going to use 0 0 x and y, so it will be in the middle, and we are going to reduce its size to 10 10, even less 5 5. So now this is our crosshair in the middle, and also we are going to adjust its pivot points, so whenever it goes on a different screen resolution, it will adjust according to that. And then the pivot points are generally whenever the screen size changes, and the object will change according to the pivot points. So just try to move it on the edges. Okay, and now if you play our game, so now we're going to try to kill the enemies. Now we have a problem here that our raycast is not moving according to our crosshair. Okay, so we are going to fix that. First of all, we are going to put the gun in our main camera so that the raycast will move according to the main camera, because the crosshair is moving according to the main camera. And also the second thing we are going to do is, in the Visual Studio, we are going to create a game object, a public game object with the name gun, and in the raycast code that we did in the last tutorial, we are going to add gun.transform and gun.transform.position, and here in the debug.drawline gun.transform.position. Now we are going to attach the gun variable to our script. Now the raycast will move. The raycast will come from the gun, not from the player, but from the gun, and the gun will move according to the main camera. That's what the crosshair is doing. So let's see, yeah, in the and yeah, oops, yeah, it's working, awesome. Okay, so now we are going to add some crosshair image to the image that we have in our game right here. So what we are going to do here is we are going to change its image from this rectangular to a actually crosshair looking image. So I have downloaded two from the Google, and we are going to select one of them and go to the texture type and change it to sprite 2D, and change the maximum size to, let's just say, 128, so it will take less space in our game, and do this same for the second one and apply. So now we have two sprites over here. We are going to go to the source image and change here, or you can change this one. So we are going to use like this one first. In the game it's going to look like this. So we are going to change its size from, let's just say, 10 10. Yep, 10 10 looks great, or 20 20. Let's just stick with 1010 and let's say play the game. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's stretched out because let's just. So I've done some adjustments. So in the image, we are going to select in the rectangular transformation. We are going to select the pivot point selection and change it to this one, the middle and center. So we select this and we are going to change its width and height to 50-50 and the scale will stay 1. Okay, and we are going to play this, and this looks like it's not stretched out. So now that we have our crosshair ready, we are going to do the same thing using code. For that we are going to disable our canvas and open our script, the player script, and we are going to create a public rect and we're going to name it position. This will be the position of our crosshair. So position equal to new rect, and we are going to first of all we want the position of the rect where we want this to be spawned. So we're going to use screen dot width minus our the crosshair's position. So we are going to add a public texture 2D. We're going to name it crosshair, and first of all let's just attach our texture. Okay, we are going to just drag and drop this one for now, and now we have our texture attached. Okay, the position will be screen dot width minus the crosshair dot width divided by 2. Then the height will be screen dot height minus crosshair dot height divided by 2, and and then the size of our crosshair will be, let's just give it crosshair dot width, and height will be crosshair dot height. So now that we have our position ready, we can create a function which is going to show it on the screen. So we are going to use on GUI function, which is created by Unity itself, and GUI dot draw texture, and it takes 2 parameters. The first one is the position of our texture that we want to create, and the object itself, which is our crosshair. The object name is our crosshair. Now we are going to the Unity and see if there are any errors. There are no errors. Let's play the game. Okay, the crosshair is pretty big. Okay, so to edit the size, we are going to go to the script and we are going to create a public integer which we'll name as size reducer, and in the crosshair.width we are going to minus this with size reducer, and close the brackets. We're going to copy this and paste it in the crosshair.height and paste it in the crosshair width, delete the brackets, and also in the height. Okay, so now whatever will be the value of this integer, it will reduce the size that much. So let's just say we'll start with -100 from before and see if the crosshair has reduced and still stays in the middle. It's in the middle and it's very small, so we can adjust the size according to your need. Okay, so this is all for today in this tutorial, and we will in the next tutorial we will be talking something else. I don't know, I'm not sure what we will, maybe add some animations and guns. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.